So Jen Clark, I work with General Sheet Metal out of Portland, Oregon. I've been there for 7 years now. Started off in the field working as a project engineer, mostly on the architectural side. And then I moved into more construction technology about 4 years ago. So it's been a really exciting transition and getting in trouble with different things. So my session this morning was called Dear Other Departments, What Do You Really Want? And it's really focused on how do you communicate more effectively across different departments, different stakeholders, different parts of the business. I think one challenge that we really face in the technology space is making sure that you're meeting the end user's needs when you don't necessarily know what the end user wants or have experience firsthand of doing their job. So just trying to improve communication across different parts of the business and making sure that you really understand the root cause of things, to me has been really valuable. And it's a huge part of my day-to-day. It's how do I solve this problem if I don't really understand what the problem is and what's going to solve it? And then more broadly speaking, I'm part of SMACNA's Construction Technology Committee. I've been on the committee for a couple of years now, and that's been hugely influential in terms of both getting involved in this conference specifically. It's my favorite conference of the year. It's always a great time. But also just meeting a lot of really inspiring people, giving me ideas, open doors, and just help me see what this industry can do. So this award really just means that I'm on the right track and focusing, I think, on the right things. It's really exciting to see where the industry is going, and I'm just excited to be a part of it and feel like I'm involved on the forefront of where it's going. Mostly, I'm just a really curious person, and I like solving problems. So I worked in the field. I was, on different projects, working with foremen, working with PMs, and I always wanted to find ways to make things better. And so it just seems like a really natural transition to focus more on technology, something I'm passionate about, but within that same guise of, okay, how can I make this project more successful? How can I make this process work better? And just find creative ways of making a difference. And is really just taking all this data that we spent the past, decades collecting and using it to make smarter decisions and really tie things together. I think we have so much information, and now with AI and all these more advanced tools, we can really start utilizing all this information that we're putting the effort into collecting into a more meaningful tool. So I'm really excited to see how I can utilize information better at General Sheet Metal to make decisions, but also just more broadly speaking, how AI, how machine learning, how all of these different softwares can really change how we go about our day-to-day lives. Being part of SMACNA has been really influential to me. I think it's a really great group of contractors and just resources. I think the more involved you can be, the more people you can meet from across the country. It's almost like a giant peer group where you can bounce ideas, see what other people are doing without just being confined by what's in your geographic region or what's in your own company. So for me, SMACNA is just an opportunity to meet new people, get new resources, and just get ideas to see what's out there, because rather than coming up with something on your own, there's probably somebody already out there doing it better than you could do it. So you might as well meet them and just get ideas and get inspired instead of push me to push the bounds of what my company can do, seeing what others are doing right now.
That's really cool.